In today's video, I will show how to implement Metapixel on your Shopify store using Google Tag Manager. So this is my Google Tag Manager web container, and first I will make a preview, and basically I will copy my website URL and paste it in this field and then connect. Okay, so now I will purchase a product from my website, and now I will fill all the information. First name, last name, each and every information, and then okay. And now one by one I will create all the variables, triggers and tags. So now first event is view item, and this is the documentation, and the required parameters of view items or view content for Facebook are content type, content name, id, value, currency. So I need to collect all this parameter. So this is the view item, and now I need currency. So e-commerce and currency. And navigate to your tag manager and then variables, a new, and find data layer variables, and first e-commerce, then dot, and then currency. Give the name like DLV currency and save this. And I need item name and item ID. So e-commerce items, and this is item ID. Now again new data layer variables, e-commerce dot items dot zero dot item ID, and give name DLV item ID. Save. And now I need item name. Here is item name. So basically what I am doing, I need item name, but this item name is under this items. This items is the parent of this parameter, and this items is also under e-commerce. So this is also a parent of items. So that's why I first need to collect items, then e-commerce, then items, then item name. This is the process. Okay, so I can simply copy this and just here item name, and it should be item name, and then save. Okay, now I need price. So here is price. Okay, now again I can copy this variable price and the name price. Okay, now I also need this items array, so it should be e-commerce dot items, e-commerce dot items. So this is DLV e-commerce items. Okay, and now I need this value, so it should be e-commerce dot value, the layer variables, e-commerce dot value. The name should be DLV e-commerce value. I can give value. Okay, save. Okay, so all the required view item parameters we collected, and now the next event is add to cart. So this is add to cart, and you can see the data layer schema are same: e-commerce currency, e-commerce items, e-commerce value. So we do not need to create parameters for add to cart. And now we can check this for begin checkout also, and here you can see in begin checkout the schema of the data layer are also same: e-commerce, currency, items, category, each and everything are same. So but one thing we need to create for begin checkout, that is in begin checkout user can add to cart more than one product. So that's why we need to collect or create some custom JavaScript variables for item name, item ID, and quantity. That's why we need to navigate to our tag manager and new, need to select this custom JavaScript, and then in my document you can see here is a custom JavaScript code for item name, and paste this code and just need to modify this. Here I need to add my items array. So e-commerce item, this one, and the name should be CJS item name. Save. And now the same way I need to create the product ID or item ID. So this is the code for item ID, and new custom JavaScript, and here I need to add our items array, this one, and then give them CJS item ID. And now the last one is quantity, custom JavaScript, and in my document this is quantity, and here I need to add our items array. Okay, quantity CJS, and now save. Okay, so this is done. And now in my website there is taxes, so we can also create this VAT variables. For this we need ecommerce.vat. Okay, this one we will add in purchase. So let me check the purchase data layer. Here is purchase, and yes, VAT, we need VAT and this transaction ID. Okay, so this is data layer variables, we need data layer variables, e-commerce dot VAT, and this is DLV VAT. Save. And the last one is transaction ID. E-commerce dot, here is transaction ID, e-commerce dot transaction ID, DLV transaction ID, and then save. So all the required parameters that we need to send in Meta, we have created: order ID, currency, value, content ID, content name, content type. Now we need to create the triggers. So in our GTM, click triggers, new, and choose custom event, and from our data layer you will find a option event. Let me find. Okay, so event, and here whatever value you will find, just simply copy and paste it here, and this is purchase. Save. Okay, now begin checkout. Again we need to copy this value, and in GTM new custom event, and simply paste that value here and save. And now for add to cart, this is add to cart. Okay, new custom event, and paste that value here, save. Okay, the last one is view item, this one here, view item, copy, new, and paste. So all the required variables and triggers are done, and now I will implement the tags. For this, click on your tags and then new and tag configuration and click discover more tag types, and here search Facebook pixel and this one, and now I need to add this. Okay, so now we need to put our pixel ID here. For this we need to navigate to our events manager. Okay, so now here you can see pixel for my Shopify account, and then click settings, and now here you will find dataset ID. So copy this dataset ID and simply paste it here. The first event is page view, so page view is already selected, and we do not need to send any events parameter for page view. And expand this advanced settings, simply choose once per page, and in trigger select all pages, and now save this Facebook pixel page view. Okay, now save. Okay, now add to cart, view item, sorry. Now you will find the Facebook pixel tag template here from now, because we added that tag template here. And now again I need to give my pixel ID here, and the next event is view content for Facebook. You can see, and Facebook view item is view content. Okay, this is my tag manager. Expand this object properties. I need to add all the properties here. So first one is content type, and then content name, content IDs, value and currency. Okay, one more thing, we need numbers of items. This one. Now I need to add all the variables here. So content type is product, simply PRODUCT, and content name is item name. This one, DLV item name, and now ID, item ID. Value is price, and currency, and haven't create variable for number of items, so I will create it now. So simply I need to choose data layer variables, and from my data layer this is quantity. So this quantity is under items, and this items is under e-commerce. So e-commerce dot items dot quantity. Okay, now e-commerce dot items dot zero dot quantity, DLV quantity. Save. Okay, now again expand this and select once per page, and the trigger is view item. Okay, and the name is view content. Save. And next event is add to cart. For this I will copy this text, and I will modify this tag for add to cart. Add to cart. Pixel IDs are same. I need to select event name, and object properties are same for add to cart, and then it should be once per page, and I need to change the trigger. It is add to cart, and then save. Very easy. And now the next one is begin checkout. So I will again copy add to cart tags and remodify it for begin checkout. Begin checkout is initiate checkout in Facebook. Initiate checkout, and here I need to choose the event name. This is initiate checkout, and I need to add the object properties. So item content type is product, but content name here I need to add CJS item name. So here is CJS item names, and same for content ID, and value I need to change. It should be value. Currency is currency, and this item is CJS quantity. Okay, let me check this once again. Yes, everything is good, and it should be once per page, and I need to change the triggers. It should be begin checkout. Okay, save. And the last event is purchase. Okay, so let me copy initiate checkout template, and in events name we need to find purchase. Here is purchase. Now in object properties I need to add two more variables. One is order ID. Here you can see I need order ID, or you can send the tags as well. This is optional. Now order ID is transaction ID, and tax is tax. Okay, I think VAT. And now I need to change the trigger. It should be purchase. Yeah, purchase. Okay, this is on per page, and I need to fix the name here, purchase. Okay, now save. Okay, so the GTM implementation is done, and now I will check whether is everything is working perfectly or not. For this I need to preview my setup once again. Okay, so from the website, let me view a product, and here you see Facebook pixel tag template is fired successfully, and also we can check this in this meta pixel extension. So our pixel ID is 1111. So this is my website. Okay, so here this is our pixel ID. You see view page view fired and view content, and here you can see content ID and content name, and content type is product, currency is BDT, and number of item 1, and the value is 500. Okay, so now add to cart. Okay, you can see add to cart is also fired, and here we can also check all the parameters that we are sending. So this is the item ID, and this is the name, and you can see content type product, and the currency BDT, and this is the number of items 1, because we have selected only one. Okay, so I will add to cart another product. Okay, add to cart. Now begin checkout. Okay, so here you can see initiate checkout is also firing, and these are all the parameters that we are sending. So you can see here is two items that we will purchase. So that's why here you can see two items name. This the complete snowboard, this one, and then AMA coffee classic, this one. So and number of item is 2, and the value you can check the value 1304. So it is also working perfectly. And now the last event is purchase. Okay, so this is purchase. Content name you can see two items, and content type product, currency BDT, number of items 2, order ID, transaction ID is working, and tax you can check the tax here 104, and the value is 1304, 1304. So each and everything is working perfectly, and this is how you can implement Metapixel for your Shopify store using Google Tag Manager.